Welcome to the PowerPoint 2016 module on how to create and manage animations inside of your presentation. For the purpose of this module, you can open up the file called Financial Overview Sample File. And from here, we'll take you to the Animations tab, and this shows you all the options that you can use to create and manage your animations. On the Animations tab, you've got a couple of groups: the Preview group, the actual animation group, which is currently grayed out because we haven't clicked on any element to animate, Effect Options, Advanced Animation, and Timing. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the second file, Agenda, and going to create a square shape that'll fly in to highlight our agenda. So in order to do this, we don't have an existing square shape that we have to use, so we're going to create our own. So on the Home tab under the Insert group, you can choose any square shape that you like. I'm going to choose the one with the rounded corners, and I'm going to insert the shape. When you insert any picture inside of PowerPoint, we actually go through this in a separate module. You'll notice a Formatting tab appear. The most important thing that we have to do here is choose that our fill be slightly lighter, or no fill at all, so that we can see the actual text within that. What we can also do is send it backwards, which allows us to see the data, but at the same time I'm going to choose a slightly lighter fill so we can see the text more clearly. Now that we've done that, keep your mouse selected on your shape and go back to your Animations tab. You'll notice everything has become available for you to use. All your different kinds of animation exist in this area over here, and what they do is they categorize all the animations under 4 different categories. Entrance, in other words, animation that'll enter as you click or move on to your next slide. Emphasis, animation that will emphasize a particular element as you click on the slide. Or exit, so just before the slide exits, how the animation will exit. You've also got a more complex one called motion paths, which will allow you to create a pathway of animation. So in the purpose of this, we're going to use an entrance animation, and we're going to use a fly-in style. So you would click on that particular animation. It'll give you a small preview. You'll know that it is now animation because of this little number 1. So as you create more and more animation, you'll have different numbers. You can now go to Effect Options and choose from which area do you want your animation to fly in, and we're going to choose from the left. You can also choose what trigger. Is it on click of a particular rectangle? And very important, the timing area. Do you want the animation to start on click, start with the previous one, or after the previous animation? So in this case, we're going to choose on click. Now, if you'd like to see how all your animation is managed, you can click on the Animation pane. That'll show you all your animation and in what order it's playing in. So let's go and insert another shape to show you some more animation techniques. I'm going to insert a star into my presentation, and I'm going to click on Animation. Before I do that, I'm just quickly going to change the color. Click on Animation, and in this one I'm actually going to emphasize. So for example, we can choose to grow and shrink the star. So that's a form of emphasis. Once we've done that, we now want to check that our animation is actually playing correctly. So to do this, you can either play it separately from the Animation pane, or more effectively, you can actually start your slideshow. So we go to the Slideshow tab. We can choose from the current slide or from the beginning. I'm going to do it from the beginning to show us how the animations fly into each other. So I'm going to click to the next one. As I click, my first animation will work, and I click again, my second animation will work. Escape to go out of the custom slideshow. So all your animations will exist in this pane over here, and you can also move them around to decide which animation will play first.